Perhaps in spite of working hard and striving for excellence, I'm not enough, at least not on my own. Maybe God will indeed give me more than I can handle so that I can learn to rely on Him and not myself. I learned the hard way that I might not be able to do anything just because I decide I want it or make it a goal. And having a baby isn't something to achieve, it's a gift to receive. That season of waiting and disappointment after disappointment forced me to unlearn so many half truths I'd been believing and return to the truth of who God is and who He says I am. Feel good sound bites, often even shared in the church, coupled with my best efforts and perfect plans, won't always lead to the outcome I have in mind because, try as I may, I'm not the author of my life. God is. Whether I like it or not, I am more dependent on His sovereignty than I realized. And the same is true for you. Maybe you can relate to my story, or perhaps you've experienced something you had in mind go utterly sideways. Maybe life has been cruising along relatively fine, and you don't even realize what you're believing isn't totally true. Regardless of where you are in your journey, there's one thing we likely have in common. We are a generation of women who have been fed so many lies and half-truths, and possibly even passed them on to our kids, intentionally or unintentionally. And sometimes it's not until one or several of those lies seem to fail us, or when someone helps us sift through the noise swirling around in our brains, that we can experience the freedom of leaning into what God, the author of truth, says is true. And that's exactly what Erica helps us do in this book. Erica has a gift for gently peeling back the layers of lies we've been taught to live by while pointing us back to Scripture and truth.